Useful ball, that. Oh, it is an equaliser for Japan. Through via the Asian Football Confederation, along with well, the atmosphere is building, and for the play, the Khalifa International.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Time now for the national. Stage, 7th in a row since their debut. Kai Havertz will lead the line, and in behind, Maida will look chiefly to Real Sociedad's Takai Kuzu. Germany were underwhelming, to say the least, as holders 4 years. But it's a very interesting one, this, tactically, I think.
Yes, and especially when, both sets of players, the German 11 and vice versa, of course, applies.
Here's Gnabry, he's made the room for the shot. Can't get it away, though, came under pressure. 5 Bundesliga-based players. There are actually 8. Just inside him here is Rudiger. We'll look for a few of those diagonals.
Into Germany, of course, 7-1. Germany when they were defending champions a few years ago.
This is Ito. Earns the game's opening corner.
Yoshida as a threat, the captain. Along with Joshua Kimmich in the middle of the park.
Good steal by Kamada. And by it's a real chance to go for Japan. But the flag is up for offside. It won't count for Maida. But they stepped on to Germany in impressive fashion there. Into the areas in which he's so adept, Okay Gundogan. As we know, he's got a goal in him too. Gundogan, always progressive with his passing. Germany World Cup squad. Havertz is very much playing that central striking role.
Yeah, and a completely different type of player. Timo Werner with great speed and accelerated away from defenders, both from the central area and indeed from the favoured left side of his.
Rudiger! Well, he found that room he was craving there, Antonio Rudiger.
A concerted, aggressive effort collectively to try and steal it.
Difficult one for Gnabry to keep in. Higher quality players going to play in that particular competition. Oh, he did lift the standards. Gardner makes a really good save in the follow-up. Knows well why the flag's up for offside. That certainly was a hand warmer for Shuichi Gonda.
But it was a nice height for him.
It's another good steal by Japan. Well, we're going to test your first touch, Japan say to Germany.
Yeah. A little bit too casual.
With 12 goals. He's in there, Yoshida. 3 Japan players showing interest in that.
Came off the back of Itakura in the end.
Have a little past that. Gnabry. Muller was trying to thread the needle. This is wrong. Havertz. Sakai just happy to get that out of harm's way. Oh, it's a nice lead from Gnabry, and what is found? Serge Gnabry here. Gundogan!
Not easy to get a real sweet connection onto that ball. You know, there's already so not a lot of width between the front three right now.
Gnabry. Gundogan escape two there. Gonda into a dangerous area. Gundogan denied again. Yoshida in the way.
The third man alongside Gundogan and Kimmich.
Kimmich's pass, and the flag staying down for now. And the goalkeeper has conceded the penalty. It was clumsy on first viewing from Shuichi Gonda. But Japan were thinking about an offside. Initially, Gonda then felt he had to engage. Can Gonda make amends? Ice cool. Hansi Flick's Germany lead at the Al Khalifa International Stadium. During an encouraging opening few minutes from Japan. Since then, they're picking up the seconds here, Germany. Should be Gonda's. Just partial glove on that. He's very much had a defensive head so far. Kubo is quick. He got there. Up. The assistant on the far side. He took a sore one for his troubles there. Takefusa Kubo. Promising for Germany. Moller with a set. You get points in another sport for that. Joshua Kimmich.
It was too close, wasn't it, to Thomas Muller, Kimmich in the end.
Important few minutes up to half-time here for the Japanese. Sula. Musiala! Well, it was a delightful dance to face the goal from Jamal Musiala. By Gnabry. Musiala. And Muller. Kimmich. Decent save, but it's in there for Havertz. Germany stretch out into a 2-0 lead through Kai Havertz. They couldn't hold on to half-time, Japan. White shirts were swarming all over them.
This one.
It stays. It's replayed. We look to have stepped offside. Alex, and there's a late first half opportunity for Maida. A good stare at the target for the Glasgow Celtic man.
Well, he could and perhaps should have been wheeling away in delight. You know, with that...
The little general in midfield has bossed it in that crucial area and scored the penalty. Kai Havertz having a second goal disallowed. But in Group E, at the Khalifa International Stadium in Doha. In Group B, it's on the Arsenal defender at the break, Takehiro Tomiyasu. Strong run miss. Real incursion from Muller. And then the shot from Muller's pass, picking out Gnabry. He had options in the middle, but he went for glory.
Superb run by Thomas Muller. Does he have a pass at the end of it? Of course, been given a little bit more time. Sometimes, they have earned it over the course of the career.
This is a decent run, trying to engage a challenge. But a level of threat there from Ito.
He was nudged off the ball, certainly wasn't a penalty.
Musiala dents his way to a shooting position. Brilliant for the teenager. All he lacked was the finish. Like a slalom skier.
Well, he's got great feet, this young boy, but he's glided past 3-4 opposing players.
Neuer stays at home.
That's a shame.
That was the correct call.
Yeah, the cross was badly overhit in the end.
In that first half, there's room for Rom. Havertz. Gonda can't hold on. He's in no man's land at the moment, the goalkeeper. The flag is up from the assistant on the far side, and a little glance to his left, and he was happy to see it, Gonda.
Rom has put in a great shift, hasn't he? Well, that's not even close to being offside, is it?
Here, 3-on-3. In by Ito. Offside. Rudiger was policing the near post effectively. Musiala again. Gundogan! And it kisses the post on its way out. And Ilkay Gundogan was expecting more, I'm sure.
We delayed just a little bit. I mean, the opportunity was there to...
Once more. Another good pass in by Gnabry. Work to do still here for Japan. Gundogan this time to be seen. Options left and right. And Japan are in. No cigar for Takuma Asano.
Well, that was tight, wasn't it? Rudiger does well. He doesn't get too close. He forces.
Asano's too heavy there. Rudiger's not short of pace.
Rudiger with a bit of...
Essentially fresh legs in midfield. Approach. Japan are believing. Here's Asano.
And Hansi Flicker's recognised it, hasn't it? Hence the substitution that said Goretzka in the middle of the park. Somebody who will just beef up.
Inside the Khalifa International Stadium. And he got a little bit of freedom there, Itakura. So the back today, Ilkay Gundogan. As he makes, Sakai makes the run. It's a beautiful pass from Yoshida. Sakai does brilliantly. And Asano's closed out by Rudiger. Oh, some quality in that from Japan.
Sakai with his superb run. He was well timed. I mean, many a fullback would be caught offside in that, but he just held it and held it. The timing of the pass was good, well drilled.
Kimmich, clever ball, Gnabry. Very good defending. Needed to be. Still in there for Germany. Way by Gonda. Couldn't be sure where that was landing. Wrong. Header! Brings a brilliant save from Gonda to deny Gnabry. Full stretch away to his left. Crucial save from Shuichi Gonda.
Well, he threw himself out earlier. I thought he...
That departed for the arrival of Duan. Almost as if Germany have woken up and said, right, that's enough, Japan. You've had a little bit of control. Now it's our turn. Endo. Oh, great ball. And they're wide open. Brilliant save from Neuer. Whoa, what a strong left hand there from Manuel Neuer.
It's a live wire.
Useful ball, that's... for Japan. Well, it is no more than they deserve. And the man who just came on a few moments ago, Ritsu Duan, the perfect substitution. In by Gnabry.
That's a captain's clearance. Position-wise, he wasn't.
Gonda commits. And he couldn't get through the crowd, the goalkeeper. To be frank, he never looked likely to get anything on that.
It's a long way off. Good corner. Completely out of sight. That would have been forward. It would have denied us this great finish.
Lovely touch there from Asano! The story develops. The story opens up. The shock is now very much on the cards. Takuma Asano. What an impact off the bench for both Japan's goal scorers. Wow. Trouble. Gonda. Just one or two little questioning looks in blue shirts at the back there for Japan. Duan. Endo.
Oh, it was nearly on.
Coco. Oh, it's going to drop. Just not enough awareness there from Goretzka.
Fulkrug wants a penalty, felt that he was impeded. So for Moukoko with teasing cross in. No. Just got a chance of playing offside then.
Rudiger. Oh, there's an air of desperation about that from Antonio Rudiger. It's a good header. Oh, and an excellent attempt from Goretzka. Met it on the half volley. Wasn't too far. In by Kimmich. In goes Neuer. Couldn't get there. He celebrated it like he just scored at the other end. And the door opens to another big shock.